Welcome to the Dumb4Real podcast. 3 weeks late. How are we, fellas? My voice is a big one. Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
There was a lot of yelling yesterday. To be fair,
Yeah,
my voice was pretty gone.
My voice.
No, my voice is. I didn't think my voice was gone, and then I was in the call earlier, and I was saying something kind of at an intermediate volume, and I was like, "Wow, hurts a bit croaky."
No, I'm pogging out. I'm absolutely fine.
I think
I'm peak vocal condition.
what did it for me was JML, unfortunately. But look, we'll get back around to the Vic Arcadian. Got a lot of topics to cover, I reckon, since we've been
Long
on a
time.
bit of hiatus.
I reckon we owe the viewers a bit of an explanation. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay,
It's
cunt.
nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah.
What the? Whoa.
What?
Fuck. All right.
What?
Damn. Nah, it's just this energy, Anthony.
What?
I hate. Okay. So, it's been ages because, one, Anthony went to Korea. Okay, so if we were to do one, it would have had to be three of us, right? Two, we copped some, because we all work, right? For some reason, Connor's doing like 90 hours a week and like doing like uni and like also trying to become like the best Smash player of all time. So it's really hard for him as well, evidently. And Jason's like, Mac.
I had a funny joke on Connor's thing, but I refrained.
Well, it's
From-
opposite work schedules, right?
It was hard for Hirsch as well with the 90-hour weeks. She got reduced to 6 hours.
Come on.
Eight to 6.
Anyways.
You guys had different work schedules.
Anyway, yeah, we're all
Jason
working.
and I.
basically.
Well, Jason's both mornings and nights, right?
Well, both. Basically, everyone was doing like, I don't know how many hours you were doing, Ernest. At least 30, right? Surely.
1 week I did 31.
Like I'm doing 40. Connor's doing like all his bullshit.
I average like 25 to 30.
Yeah,
but
and
I
the
just
thing is,
I have to wake up really early in the morning, so I can't stay up late anyway.
sometimes two of us are available, but with Anthony not here, we can't do a 3-man.
Yeah.
So it kind of just never materialized into anything until literally today is the first day that all 4 of us have been free.
Especially because a lot of the times that we're free is when there's a tournament that matters as well, like DreamHack,
Yeah.
right? So we're all there, but obviously we have to do DreamHack. So
Oath. But we're back. We're...
Yep.
All right.
we're here.
First thing, the 40 drops while we're all gone. Jason, congratulations. The graphics.
Hey,
sick.
shout outs to Malakoff. Well done. Congratulations that you made it.
Hey. He did it.
That's awesome.
Do you want to go through... Was there anything... Anthony's on the PR panel now, right? So, how is the process different this time? With like...
It was the same.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I just joined the voice call and just gave my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean
Awesome,
Anthony was
awesome.
very talkative as well with everything. It was a welcomed addition.
But
So
there
we,
were some like pretty like 6 to 8 on the PR was like the most contested one. We probably spent a good time on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually left it and came, and then we finished it, and then we were like, "Oh wait, we actually haven't resolved this yet."
Because
The
I won't
6 to 8
lie.
thing.
I
But
think...
also Tricks and Ray Z was also like a little bit.
I
bit of
think,
talk there as well.
I think Jura 6 looks a bit odd. And I
We
think
looked-
Nick...
you checked the
But in terms of that was the easy part.
I think Nick
We actually
8 also
coin
looks
flipped
odd.
Seb.
It's Nick.
We actually coin
Yeah.
flipped Seb and Nick basically.
Yeah.
Because Nick's
Like actually, Anthony went on this like 40-minute essay spiel about how Seb should be above Nick, and
Yeah.
basically like convinced both Dean and I, and that's basically what happened.
So what was the
Yeah.
reasoning, mainly?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Dude, Nick lost to Louis everyone. Like
No
it's-
procking.
it's like-
Dude, that's a
it's like-
classic. Anthony just pulls people
Dude,
down.
Anthony is
He
such...
really does not.
Okay, so it's basically their picks. Okay, so Seb, so Nick at the very end, he won the Super Sunshine, right? That was probably his best performance. He won at the last minute, essentially.
Yeah.
And then, but my opinion, like their picks are probably at the same because Seb got second to E15, right? And the E15 was actually extremely stacked. It had literally every top 20 player was pretty much there except Inzi. Inzi hasn't even come to anything this season anyway. But and their lows are Seb's lows. Like he had some lows, but Nick also had some pretty low lows. Nick got 17th at a Rambat. Seb got 13th at one, but like. You know, one of them like Seb lost to Beat for 13th, and then Nick lost to like.
Did Seb lose to? Didn't Seb drown at one of the Sunshines? Or was that like 2 seasons ago?
That was so long ago, dude. That was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
How much did majors have to play into it? Like, is there a big difference between like getting a 7th at Phantom to like not like that means not much, right?
Well, the thing about Seb,
those are both decent performances on each.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. The thing that we said about Seb and Nick's Phantom is that they were basically the same, even though one got 7th and one got 5th. Like they both lost to Strix and Losers. They both lost to like Seb lost to Neotono. Like
it's like what do you want? Yeah.
Yeah. And Nick lost to Jono. It's like fucking sue me, right? Like these losses and winners are fucking like whatever. And then they both lost to Strix and Losers. It's just a matter of where they lost in the tournament.
Yeah.
So if anything, Seb got these wins. If anything, Seb's 7th is better than the 5th because he got like some wins on the way as well.
Seb also won the weekly.
Yeah, the pre-weekly over Bin.
Yeah.
So like Nick got the Jix win, but it's like so did Zav. So fucking whatever.
Sure.
Like a Slim Boy as well.
Was there
yeah, Slim should have been there instead of Jix, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think Nick was like sandbagging quite a lot this season, right? So like questionable losses all across the board.
Yeah, like I don't even have Pokemon Trainer on there, but he played Pokemon Trainer at that Rambat.
Yeah,
I think
he played into
no procking. I didn't even know that.
He played into no procking, which is actually
he lost it to Wookens. He played it the whole tournament.
Yeah, but that's just like excellent foreshadowing that like Pokemon
no
Trainer
procking
is just no procking's best matchup in the fucking world.
Was there a debate between Sav Ernest being higher or lower, 9 to 10?
Absolutely not. No, Ernest was always.
No, Ernest was 9th. There was a sort of a. I don't think we really discussed it on the day, but leading up to it, we were like, "Oh, is Malakoff above?"
Malakoff Zav was actually the actual debate one.
Yeah.
Wait, so
and then low key, because he just started like tearing it up for the last 2 weeks, like, but I think it was a little too late for him.
Flow.
Yeah, for Flow.
Yeah. So how
towards the end, he was probably like pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I think 12 is like a very suitable.
It's a good number.
It's a very suitable spot for him because Malakoff's like peak is like way higher than anything Flow's done.
He's Elo. He's 6 in Elo.
Dude, Flow
you fucking imbecile.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's so good.
It's too good. So with the actual process of like making the PR, do you guys like post thoughts throughout and then come together on one day to like make the list, or
it's kind of just Dean throws out a paragraph every month of what he thinks, and then what I'll do is I'll be like, yeah, I agree or disagree or I think this.
Can we first off shout outs to Jeans?
Oh yeah, true.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You've made it.
That's huge.
But can we get some notes, some topics on Jeans?
Yeah,
was he like a contentious addition?
Why the cutoff on 13? And you've missed out on PR, Jason.
Sucks.
It's true.
Nah, I'm sick. And the panel hates me. But basically
Jason hates himself.
We were thinking about like a cutoff at 12. But we were like, we think it's pretty dumb that this person can get like top 6 at multiple monthlies.
Yeah,
3 monthlies.
Yeah, 4
and not make PR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was basically the defining factor that got James on PR. Like obviously his resume is good, right? Like no one's arguing that, but like whether to be on PR or not, we were like, well, this guy's actually gotten like 2 5ths and a 4th.
Yeah,
is like
that's
pretty fucking good. Like better than some people above him. So, all chop.
What about head-to-heads? Was there any like?
Well, when you're that low on the PR, it's kind of more about wins, right?
Yeah.
But like Jeans, I don't even think we talked about Jeans' spreads because I don't think he's particularly I don't think he's like 2-0 on anybody.
Well, that's the thing.
He's got a
Jason's
bunch of. There's 2 on you.
He's 2-0 on me, but
That's the thing
I'm not
Jason's
really
trying to say,
impressive.
right? It's like
Yeah.
when you get top 6 at multiple monthlies, right? It's actually like a compensation for a very average or like not stand out head to head. Because if you, I would assume you look at the head to head results for PRs as the first thing, right? And then you're like, Jeans, he's like not amazing. He's like, it's like not great, not terrible, 316.
Well, the thing with something like a result like that is that
it's too consistent.
James, he was like super negative versus Pat, right? I think it was like 1-3 or 1-2, not super negative or whatever. But the one when he got 5th at that monthly, when he beat him, and then he beat Ben as well.
He beat Ben as well, yeah.
But it's like he's not going to be positive on. Well, I don't know if they played after or something or whatever. But like he's got the Ben win,
Yeah.
so and that gets him 5th at a monthly. It's like that's what happened to Pat the first time he was in Vic. Was that every single monthly this guy would get 3rd and he would beat a PR player. Like, he would beat a top 3 player. But then he'd just lose to them a bunch.
Yeah.
But he'd always get that monthly win. And he would always get like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
And so he was like negative on everybody. But like he would always top 3 monthlies. And I was like, hey, where do you put this guy? But Gene's obviously less harsh in that category.
Yeah.
It's just like, he has got a Dura win. That's a top 6 win, if people remember. And then obviously, like, worst loss, easy call. So that's like,
yeah.
that's a 23rd is your worst loss. Whereas some of those people, like, fucking.
Well, that's basically the difference between me and him.
Yeah.
Was this guy was like
cool.
23rd, and I'm just like out here chopping left, right, and center to fucking whoever wants it.
Yeah, even the people above him, like, people like Ernest lost to.
Ernest 0-2'd.
Went 0-2. Zaf lost to Jack Gorman. Like,
No.
I actually am single-handedly responsible for Homer being 40.
yeah.
That's my
Also,
goat. I'm Robin Hood.
dude,
I'm Robin Hood.
Homer the goat. He finally did it, man.
I'm sending him home.
Not to jump ahead too much, but he finally did it. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Like, I popped off when I got to the end of this image. Because he's actually he's deserved it for so long, I think. Right?
But
Right?
Well,
Guys?
Anthony hates him.
what?
Let's get this out of the way.
Dude, Anthony, you always bring other people
God.
down, man. What's wrong with you?
Anthony, I was like when.
Dude, in order to earn Anthony's respect, you need to hit a fully charged up smash and a 3-stock comeback in order to get his
Absolutely.
respect.
Oh.
I like Homer.
You need to start 4-day back airing like left, right, and center right now. Like,
he did so well at the Arcadian for his
Yeah.
speed ice, and I was like, "That's my goat." And Anthony's just like, "No, no," and I was like, "You are a fuckwit."
Speaking
Oh
of
my God.
well, not to bounce around the list too much,
I
but
just want to finish up on the PR.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so yeah, we cover. I think every other spot was pretty obvious, right? The Strick's been like, for the longest time, I always thought Ray Z was going to be higher, but we looked at the end and was like, no, like, turns out Strix just does better. Like, I can't remember what the argument was, but it was pretty clear that Strix was going to be above.
Strix got the better monthlies, right?
Yes.
Well, I think it was like we were
Didn't beat him
flaming
at
Strix
Hampton, though.
we were flaming Strix for not beating Jono this season.
That's right. That was
But then we figured out that like Ben hadn't beaten Bradley.
Yeah.
And that Strix still had the monthlies. Besides Super Sunshine that he got 9th, I think he was still in grands for every monthly that he attended.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Did he go E15? He should have been at E15, though.
He lost to Ben at E15.
Yeah, that's right. And then outplaced the Phantom. But, like, once again, it's like Seb and Nick. It's like 4th, 5th, like, fucking grow up. It's the same thing.
It was very close.
But, yeah, pretty much.
And then, like...
I thought the 9th at Super Sunshine was going to put him in the coffin, but...
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
It was not as bad as first perceived. I mean, it was pretty... For the dude who last... No, yeah, exactly. For the dude who last period, like, didn't drop below top 2 at a tournament, and then gets 9th and loses to Tom, of all people, like, it's fucking...
That's insane.
Like, that's a low for you. Like, that's not a low for many people, but that's a low for him, for sure.
Yeah.
And then cut off for the HMs. It's like, I think, yeah, Jason's just too inconsistent. Like, it kind of was the one good tourney, and you got a top 8 Rambat. But you compare that to Jeans, it's so much like...
Yeah.
Nah, it's like... It's just not there. And then radio is he just had the insane week at Sydney. Like actually way more insane than I thought. It wasn't just Phantom, it was like
the whole week.
It was everything.
Yeah. I actually didn't know he had got a Luco win. Like
yeah, that's fine.
Like he literally beat New South Wales. Like
him and Thomas could be pretty comparable inside of Victoria. I think Thomas probably has an edge if you get rid of Sydney. But like this Sydney is just so cracked, man. So like we were like, we'll fucking chop 15. Because that's a nice looking number right there.
Yeah. And he did get top at a Rambat as well.
I think it's also a testament to like things we take for granted when we're in a scene. Like when we're in a scene and we're used to playing the players, we oftentimes just like take their abilities for granted because we end up doing player to players a lot. But then like you see like these people go interstate or like your homies and they just like freak it and you're like, whoa, like, and then you think about it like, oh, I guess that makes sense that Radio would just like destroy a bunch of people because he's so like good at his thing, you know, like
and he knows. And Victoria is so much better than Sydney.
No, but this is the same thing with Zav. It's just like a demonstration of he's showing he can play
literally
against
Zav, right?
A wider variety of opponents. He shows he can compete basically at the the Oz PR level a bit better than Malakoff. Because Malakoff definitely performed better in Victoria than Zav. I think that's like kind of no debate there. But Zav actually just took out 3 number 1 players essentially. Like
but also like just to not to disregard Malakoff, right? He was last hit game 5 with Bro 1. That's like that doesn't end up being a statistic, but that should matter because it was literally a coin flip. And if he got a Bro 1 win, that's pretty fucking big.
I'm still mad about that.
Yeah.
It was actually he had it in like game 3 or 4.
You almost got JT as well, you know?
Yeah.
Like
could have been about Bacon if you probably got the JT.
27th in Victoria being
well let's not jump too far ahead there. But yeah.
You're spoiling the list of people.
Thomas having the freak season, 16, definitely deserves it. He just figured something out about his gameplay. Like to just become more patient. And now
there's so many Thomases.
No, we toxic few, and it's like, he's not approaching anymore as Luigi. So it's like takes a lot. You have to be that much better of a player to like play around that, I believe. But yeah. What did he get any PR wins? Like he copped an earnest win, right?
Yeah, he beat me.
Zav win, yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's just like
just not enough.
Top
he's
5,
top
top 3.
He's a consistent player. You know, he beats people below him now pretty frequently.
And then Cookie Zach with the fucking bin win. Sure. Like
positive on the PR. We've it's been mentioned. It's
positive versus PR players. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And like pretty positive as well. It's like a 7-4.
7-4. Unfortunate bow out. Honestly, there was no PR players at the Arcadians, so he did fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the whole 16 to 20 just had like a really.
Just saying, bro, it adds up.
All 16 to 20 just had a really good season. Like Scobo as well. Like
yeah, dude, and you know what's so fucked is after yesterday. Look at who fucking did well yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. P9.
None of these people. Well, dude, like think about like the actual stories of yesterday, right? Like, but out of Wootkins, like Nara's 22nd, Harris isn't even on this fucking list, and you have all these players.
Yeah.
Easy Cole's 23rd. Wash got top 8. Milkman got top 8. Like, look at where they are, dude. Like,
yeah, it just makes sense.
Yeah. Granted, it kind of adds up because you, Anthony, and Corvid are banned from the tournament, right? So, like...
And it's not like Harris
everyone else in that
It's
area.
not like Harris isn't on the list because he's bad.
Harris would be like...
Exactly.
He was nearly PR, right?
I mean, come on, this guy's basically PR. Like, pretty... Like, if he attended more, I mean, he's too good. He had, like, really good tournaments this season. He's just nowhere near close to getting them there.
Yeah, he just didn't... He farmed Sunshines when he went to them.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, like, literally, like, 90% win rate.
And that's literally what that's literally what he told me, by the way, because in the last week, he was doing pretty well. And he was like, oh, what can I do to get on this 40 coming up? And I was like, oh, I don't think you can. And he's like, oh, that sucks. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I'd go to more Sunshines, but it's kind of like if Thomas is there, then I literally cannot win. And if Thomas isn't there, then I literally can't lose. So it's kind of boring.
And then Mod's
coming back.
Mod's coming back, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
Another
you beat
Rob on
Mike.
the 15th.
yeah. And yeah, the rest of this list looking kind of fine, except for what me and you, Anthony. Honestly, but
I mean, 25th is like actually not bad of a number for like basically not playing like my main most of the time. So I'm actually not too upset.
is that your John?
Yeah, that's my John.
All right.
What's yours, mate?
I started
Especially
working
gone for
40
mid-tier.
hours a week.
80-hour week.
Yeah. And doing uni.
Yeah.
And don't forget.
And Hirsch.
Look, so we have the lay of the land now for the past season. We're first season now.
Also,
and then,
Mothcoats, the goat. So.
awesome. Thank you very much.
Just a shout out to Mothcoats.
And Shane 33rd. Come on, man.
Mothcoats shout out.
Shane should
Shane's
not be
lucky to be.
33rd.
Shane's
Yeah.
lucky to be 33rd.
Also,
Hey, thanks for playing arena with my girlfriend. You know, Helen was like the other day. I was just playing against this guy called Mothcoats on arena just
Oh my
over and over. I was like, "Do you know him?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
wait to quickly
Yeah, I
finish up
do.
the 40. Yonka, the goat, 34th.
Oh, so we're going back to this now.
Yeah, we're nearly done, man.
Okay.
Yonka, 34th.
What's Yonka?
Yeah.
Joker.
Joker. I call him Yonka
Okay.
because best player alive. Dan, 35th. Honestly, do you think Crom's the end game for Dan?
Honestly, Dan could have been higher, to be honest. Like, I thought he was going to be
I thought it
higher.
would Yeah.
This guy's actually...
He's starting to freak
Actually,
it a bit again.
Dude, actually props to Dan. I didn't think he could turn himself around from, like, Little Mac brain rot, but now he's on the Crom brain rot. It's a different kind, but, like... He's
jumping
doing
more.
it, dude.
He's
Dude,
jumping.
he's doing stuff. Like, we watched his set versus Din Man at that Sunshine.
Oh,
This
it was
guy's actually
like,
just
yeah.
fucking freaky ledge trap game. Like,
Yeah.
actually
Dude,
insane.
reaction bear.
Sparky fucking reactions. Like, crazy,
31
man.
31 years old.
Dude, and we're playing, Anthony and I are playing this guy
Ah.
in friendlies like fucking a month ago, and we're actually just getting fucking our asses
Yeah.
kicked for like half an hour. We're like, dude, you're the best player in this room. Like, not even close.
Goge, permanently number 36, I think.
Shout outs to Goge.
He's like-
as well.
He can be like people low 20s, but he's like a P9. Like I think he's hard stuck.
Damn.
It's true.
These fellas got me.
Dude, guys, Aiden on the Aiden.
Aiden,
Aiden.
yeah, got the one. Like,
Dude,
the,
actually,
probably
like,
the best tournament of all
we'll-
time.
Might be a once in a lifetime.
No.
performance.
Yeah,
The thing is, this guy never drowned at a monthly either.
That's true.
That's true.
And so out of 40 players, if you never drown, you're probably top 40. Probably.
probably.
Granted, like, he wouldn't have been on it if he didn't have the EBS. I'll give him that.
But
So-
he wouldn't be far off because
Yeah, he'd probably be
it wasn't
HM
bad.
for sure. Yeah, exactly. He was doing
But-
fine.
Racking up wins like it's nothing. Like
He beat
Didi,
Pisky yesterday.
Nick
Yeah.
as well.
Fuck.
Just like, damn.
Damn. Fuck.
Couldn't beat Wuken, so
Well, PR wins and Connor. this
Wickens
season.
too sweaty.
Come on, man. And then HM's
It's 2 versus 0. Right?
Ignis.
HM's is
not
we got
Rise or Gravity.
our good friends
Nick.
in JML.
Yeah.
No procking gravity and no technique. It's like holding down the fort, and we have Rizel and
Rizel the Fox, man.
What an interesting group of players.
Yeah. Dude, Rizel the Fox, man. He's gonna make it, man.
Rizel's playing Fox. Duo main now. No procking. Probably, I don't think he's gonna be HMs this season, by the way things are looking. And neither is Gravity, low key. Like Gravity's actually getting like good wins. So it's like definitely a progression from last season. So like on number 40.
Is that a prediction that Gravity's going to make the 40?
Well, I mean, if you are unbiased, I mean, and you look at the trajectory.
I'm unbiased, mate. I run the fucking thing, alright? There is no bias.
I'm looking at players like Will Dan to make the 40.
I mean, look at this fucking inactive player.
Yeah,
look
the
at
inactives are
players like
devastating.
Straight up, I know it's been a bit for the last 3 weeks, but like people are coming back for these fucking player cards, dude.
Yeah, oh, you reckon? Because that's not the conversation we had at the Arcadian.
No, that's just no. That's you're so stupid.
No, relax. Can't wait to see MW3 God come back just for the hot shot.
Damn.
Right. So
Yeah.
the player cards are in motion, right? You got the cam?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically done. Like, there's a photo of everybody,
Damn, that's crazy.
pretty much.
So you got the camera, and then the start of the season, the big tournament to open it up, DreamHack,
Nice.
and then you didn't enter, but
Nah.
But
I
you were
heard you
there.
got some shit shots because that place is unshottable.
Yeah, it's looking like Connor right now. I'm assuming he's looking at the photos because that's why his screen's so blue. Yeah, man, that place was hell. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Honestly, I thought
Lever.
the actual tournament ran pretty good. Or like
Yeah,
the setups compared to something like Bank was really good. We had our section.
It's hard to fuck it up because there weren't that many people, I think.
Yeah.
normally tournaments like that run like shit too. So it was nice to see that it ran well.
Okay.
Like MEO is just a fucking shit show.
Yeah, but MEO
Well,
was like
Kind of the same
200
vibe, right?
Yeah.
no,
it was the
but
same vibe.
the numbers is so different. Like
But
we
the
had like
difference
50
is that
people.
it cost $100 to enter DreamHack,
Damn.
and MEO was like pretty much free.
Was it?
Like MEO entry was free. You
But
could just sign up if you wanted
was there
to.
a ticket for MEO?
Yeah, for sure, but it wasn't $100, and it was one day.
And everyone, the funny thing about DreamHack is that everyone got chopped for top 8, I think. It was like 5 people. Because the
Yeah, I
one day...
remember in TO chat they were like, "Oh, Jiro can't get in. Someone go get him." So
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting bracket there.
Well,
Johnny beating
let's
me.
just get it out of let's just get it out of the way. Fucking SA.
SA, yeah.
Oh, dust.
Fuck, bro.
Damn.
yeah,
We're nothing without top level. That's it.
I reckon I'm just gonna put my 5 cents. Vic, the people that would probably do the best into SA probably got fucked. Like Pat losing to Nick, I think is the big one because I think Pat
doesn't.
I think Pat would do really well. Has a good shot into Ghost at least.
Oh, sure, but into Heaven.
He'd be
It's a
happy.
different
remember
story.
remember Queensland?
What do you mean he beat Heaven?
You know
He'd be
you
having a temple.
lost.
Yeah, at Temple.
Oh,
like,
at Temple,
what? So now it's
sure,
1 and
okay.
5.
Okay,
Fucking
yeah.
whatever, dude.
Nah, like you know Pat though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
sure, but like, it doesn't
Like-
matter, dude. This guy's naring on your shield, and
Nah,
there's
you
nothing
know that
fucking
he's
cool
like
about it.
you know that he's been just like in the fucking like mind palace like all this time, just like
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
figuring out the
Dude,
fucking
the craziest-
Fibonacci sequence.
I think if
on
anything,
how to
I
beat
think
Heaven.
we sent our best chance into Heaven, and I think he was burnt out from
Who
the
was?
previous sets. Juro.
Yeah.
I
And
was
that's-
surprised to see Juro
that's-
lose to Heaven.
That's
to,
funny
in all
too
honesty.
because Bura does well historically
Yeah.
into
yeah,
Heaven.
I would 100% expect Juro to win that, and
I think the best
even
chance was
have a good
was
chance
Nick.
into Ghost as well.
No, I think it was Nick, and Heaven did not want to play Nick at all as well.
No, because that's also like Game
Trouble.
Watch's trouble.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah, and Nick's fucking
Shoulders.
gigantic brain.
So I've never played Heaven in bracket
as he upbeats you,
until
his brain falls out. It's so large.
I never
that down threat.
Oh my god. No, I never played Heaven till DreamHack, like in bracket, and it was
Oh, yeah.
like, so I always knew, or just by watching the gameplay, I'm like, oh, it's literally just like full hop nair twice. Like that's the game plan. I'm like, I can beat that, and then I get to it, it's like, I'm never in the right position to just like call it out, or it's just like, how am I getting hit here? And then I get like, Ken combo to 60, dare spiked off stage. I'm like, fuck, what the hell? I think there's like, it's cool to see like actually playing a player. There's like a bit more behind such a simplistic game plan, or I can see why it was already like working so well in SA and stuff.
Well, like you can
It's-
always talk about like, oh yeah, Heaven's just naring, just beat the nair. But in reality, like you can't be performing this well just naring. Like, it's
Yeah.
literally not possible. Like he's obviously, if you're like, oh, this guy's literally only naring, then you're giving him opportunities to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you've never seen Red before, but you've read about Red, You've just like like what red is, but you've never seen it.
But then you experience red.
So you think you know, but
you
you
don't
need
know,
to
yeah.
actually experience it. And then you see an apple for the first time, and you're like, oh, what? What the fuck is that? And you're like, yeah, that's red.
Dude,
And
I had
afterwards
no
you're like,
idea
"Ah."
what you're talking about.
No,
and
it's like
I've seen red. and I was
his
like,
argument
"Oh,
is like
It's qualia, baby.
The-
It's all good.
when
You
you
need to
actually
experience it. There's
experience
something
something,
inherent about
yeah.
an experience. You can't just be all fucking bookwormy.
you can't learn about experience. You have to actually feel it. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You gotta put your foot in the arena. You know?
Yeah. That was cool.
Or Heaven's foot's in your fucking mouth doing like 60% combos. He's like do. Actually, like so fucking weird. Seeing just how like brutal like a cross up like nair or forward air is, and it just sends you forward to be like perfect into like the fucking chicken wings, and it's so fucking damaging. And I think the really cool thing was actually like seeing I think like his composure in certain spots, like he would be like down against like Johnny, I remember, right? And Johnny's like fucking his Kazuya as well, like destroyed it, right? And then he just switches to like Juken, and it's not even like a monstrous sort of adaptation, but he's just taking it like slow, and it's like you eye test it and you're like, yeah, this guy like has the experience to just like not be freaking out and like actually taking it a bit slow and like patient, and it's like, yeah, it's really cool to see, and it makes sense too against Dura as well, who Dura won the first game if I remember correctly as well, and then he just like brought it back, and I was like, damn. So that one means to be like third in your state.
Hey man,
So-
I wasn't there to watch top 8. Apparently, no one was there to watch top 8. I heard it was a cool stage.
There was
in
there
Korea.
were actually people. There were actually people there.
Oh, really?
That so all the boys, after we lost, we just sat in the front seat. But then there was like a bunch of people behind us, and they're just like talking about like, oh, like why did Extra swap to Game & Watch? It's just like, surely this can't do it. And it's just like, oh, I think it's probably like the bacon or like the
it's the bacon.
or like the back air. And this is him to Ghost, right? And I'm just here like fucking Nick's roommate being like in trying to like think what Nick's thinking. And then you have like this like layman who's like trying to like decipher like, oh, there's a hidden meaning about this counter pick. So it was really interesting. So there was actually like a crowd of people that I think were like pretty like new or like inexperienced in like the Oz scene, but like knew of the game. And they actually like, there were moments where people were like, damn, like popping off and shit. Dura was actually a fan favorite, actually.
Really?
Because Dura fucked Zav, and then they were just like, damn, you know, like seeing Dura do like cross slash and just like freaking it, you know, like.
Cloud backhead,
Dude, Zav
And then
versus Cloud.
oh my god!
That turns into a Cloud fan favorite.
And all these new people, right? And then like Zav's just molding out and like saying really loudly like skillless character, and I'm just like,
Dude, I could be a fan favorite playing Cloud against Zav on a fucking stage, dude. That's crazy.
I can't wait to be the fan favorite.
Soulless, godless character, Cloud.
Wait at roll distance. Champion.
damn.
But yeah, good event overall.
Good, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Jack didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, Jack no sleep and
Yeah.
Ghost winning and
Oh my god, Ghost.
yeah. I just find that funny.
Were there any other interstaters besides Ghost in Heaven?
Chisel.
9th, I
Chisel
think, right?
got 9th.
Oh,
Yeah.
New South Wales is.
In shambles.
Oh,
Guys,
shambles.
come on.
Guys, they might be in shambles actually. I forgot. I didn't even know Chisel entered.
I
Yeah,
can't
Chisel
wait to
lost game
see
5
like
to Zav and then lost to...
That's rough, actually.
Dura. No.
Who else was in top 8?
Johnny got top 8 at that event, to be fair. They're not two in shambles.
I mean Dura.
Another funny thing that happened is Connor got pranked.
I got so pranked. Oh my god.
Connor and Saber got pranked. So Connor beat Jura, winners round 1, and Saber beat Ernest, winners round 1, and then losers top 8 qualifier. Ernest beats Connor, and Jura beats Saber. So
That's funny.
the upset winners
That's
round one got outplaced by the people they beat.
See, I was meant to be copying Saber for top 8,
Classic prank.
which would have been more. Yeah. Oh man.
Sorry, man. Cloud's broken. What can godless character, dude.
Pointless character.
All right. Well, I think this is a nice segue, right?
To where?
New South Wales in Victoria, kind of like 1 week to another.
Well, hang on. What about certain other Arcadians that happened across the country?
Oh, we can talk about that one first. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, sure.
All right, go in sequential order. I think it was WA first, right?
I love the fact that 36th in Victoria.
Dude,
Just
I felt bad because it's just like
of course it would, because WA is your sweetheart. Connor.
Oh.
I love WA too much.
Yeah.
But Jaeger, I thought Jaeger could do it. I thought there's some freaks in WA. I remember playing Sugar at Pixel during BAM week, and like that took me to like game 3 last hit. I'm like, shit, man. And this is just
But you wouldn't. But okay, but
Yeah.
Static won the Arcadian. But if you went to Perth, you wouldn't have won the Arcadian.
I don't think I would have won the Perth Arcadian.
Nah.
Oh, I'm gonna leave the Discord call.
Dude, I went game 3 last hit with Jaeger at Fandom pre-weekly as well. Like,
Look,
Yeah,
the
but
thing
you
is,
He's good. Jaeger's really good.
Jaeger's
Yeah.
like fine, right? He's like good,
Yeah.
but it's also like you have to obviously take in the elephant in the room variable that it's fucking Gerge's like obscene monstrosity of a DDD.
Yeah,
you know?
And to be fair as well,
This-
I went last hit with Czech, who I think got fourth at Arcadian at Phantom.
Yeah, Chef got
game
fourth.
3.
and Chef
I
should
went
beat
last hit
you,
game
high
3.
key.
And like
Yeah,
for real.
probably.
and like you guys play like characters that people know how to fight against.
Yeah.
And you have this fucking DDD that like fucking just swallows people.
Well, Gerge's a P9.
No, the thing is, no, that's why I stopped to Corin, because he didn't
with like
know how
a
to fight against it.
monster of an ego as well.
It's
so
true.
like users can't top
Hey,
that really.
dude, the
like
fucking
36 in Victoria is such a meme because it's like yeah, he gets like gate kept currently, but he also does really well. Like I think Gerge being like 30 like high 30 is weird because I see how
lucky
well he
better.
does into I see how well he does into some people. I see how like he plays really well into me, right? And he also just like can do really well into certain players like Dura and Zav, right? But then you see the fact that he also just like cannot beat some low level players or people around his level, which I'm just like, what? Okay, sure. So I guess you do belong here, right? But then you put him interstate, right? And it's like he's just fucking thriving almost because no one knows what the fuck like they're doing. They're fucking falling for the fake 50-50 inhale into up tilt. That's just like it has probably like a 15% hit rate in Victoria, I reckon.
They do have a King DDD there though as well. That Millis is the
Yeah, but it's
That's
Yeah, and
Gerge-
Millis fucked them as well.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he was playing.
and Millis and like look, if the Arcadian was any testament to this understanding, Gerge is not like other penguins, dude.
It's true.
He
He's
is the
fucking
penguin.
different. He actually
He is the
fucking
penguin.
different. He beat Kenny.
And Kenny
plays
has
Justin all the time,
yeah, it's true.
dude. Holy
aura.
shit.
Dude, my favorite part.
Zav beat Chipotle and can't beat Static. Like
Dude, my favorite part of the.
Zav's been beating Static recently.
no, he beat him.
He beat him
Oh yeah,
last
he beat
time.
him with the Palutena. Yeah.
Yeah, the
He
pal
had
is
the-
the answer.
yeah.
My favorite part of the Perth Arcadian was when Static won. They started playing the Lion King.
No,
I couldn't tell
Let's go to-
if it was a bit or
Nigeria.
not. But
And he's
apparently,
not even from Nigeria.
apparently Static requested that was like his winning music. So
Yeah.
give it up.
That was his entrance song.
What would be your winning music, Connor, if you won that?
Oh,
Don't say.
creep.
15 steps.
Creep. Creep.
I'll give it up.
Or no, yeah. I have to do it for the bit. What bit? No. Honestly though, the production value, their venue was like also insane. I thought I really liked
Cool.
the camera Jar brought, or like the setup of like seeing both players sit, crowd cam as well.
Yeah.
Comms were
Definitely
really good.
the shout outs is the commentary. Like
Commentary was great.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Kutsin, fucking
Jackson
dude, director Koga, mate.
might be like the funniest man on the planet.
Mhm.
Like
He might
easily
be.
the best,
He
the
might
best
be.
comms that I've heard actually.
Yeah.
And like the funniest thing is he probably doesn't even know what the fuck's happening on this.
Do you remember like he's like, oh, he's from Victoria. They love their footy down there or something. I don't know. It's too good. It's too good.
Oh.
But yeah, that's WA. Because I didn't watch the whole thing.
They love their shield dashes just like.
Yeah, no, I remember I was watching that. I was watching that at the Korai Studios actually. I was popping off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, Corey Studios. Yeah. Well,
Sydney-
that's one Arcadian.
Sydney.
Yeah.
So
Now to the real Ben.
Sydney Arcadian.
Yeah.
this happened.
What? That was before. That was before, right?
Yeah, I think that was before Perth.
That was literally like 1 month ago at this point.
Whoops daisies.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
talking about Sydney Arcadian.
All right.
Yeah.
That's like
We're into the
shit.
Victorian.
that's a bit overdue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Shizzle won, and then he shit the bed at DreamHack. So, all right, on to the next one.
You're really trying to prop up this.
He is.
Prop up.
Jason
What? I'm not
is
saying.
so
I'm not insinuating anything about Sydney and how they suck. Speaking of sucking, Vic Arcadian. Speaking of Sydney sucking, look at the Vic Arcadian, huh, boys?
Didn't Cloudy do alright in the pre-locals? So like fifth of
I think he
pixel.
didn't.
No,
he
he did
didn't.
win a pixel, right?
He didn't miss a top 8, right?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Right?
No, he lost to Gravity at EBS.
But
Oh,
Pixel
And then
and Tab
lost to
wasn't
someone
doing
else.
it.
He got like 13th.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, mate. You want to fucking take this Incineroar? You'll fucking cop it, mate.
What about Johnny in the lead up? That was fine, wasn't it?
He lost to Scobo, mate.
At
3rd by Thomas. It was when he lost to Scobo. I was like, we got this.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
And
so.
he's lucky he didn't run into the fucking goats at the fucking tournament on yesterday. I tell you what.
Who was the guy?
To Scobo, but you're lucky he didn't run into fucking Scobo. He's lucky for 4th, mate.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. He fucked like a lot of people in his path. Like he.
Yeah. So
It was looking pretty bad for a bit there.
Yeah, it was like
the
we
milk
sent out
meme set,
everyone.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Queen and Princess.
yeah, I was like,
just
milk
got-
meme's pretty good. Like he ended up top 8ing. And I was
yeah,
like,
Milk-
he's made
Milk
him look
meme
like,
is good.
dude. I was like,
He
he
made
made
him
him
look
look like
like
mincemeat,
yeah.
and I was like, holy fuck, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna sweep. But our Lord and Savior Thomas Leask always
Thomas
comes through.
Leask out the woodwork for
Dude,
one last
actually,
thing to
the
say
funniest
to-
part, I don't know if any of you know this, but Tom literally beats Scobo, and the second he beats him, he comes over to the crowd and he's like, who's playing Crom? You playing Crom? Ernest.
No.
Come play Crom.
He's like,
No,
Wasn't
no,
me.
no. Someone was
Dan.
like, oh, come play Crom.
No, no,
and
no.
Then I looked at Dan and I was like, Crom, man. And Dan's like, and he gets up and he goes plays friendlies with P9 for like 40 minutes. The most unlikely of friendships in our
No,
trying times.
I was mad at him because I'm like, he's like, all right, I need Crom, and I'm like, I'm right here. I play Roy, and he's like, no, you know,
It's not-
you know what it is.
Dude, why don't you just play Crom? What?
Crom,
Why don't you play
man.
Crom and friendlies then?
Me, I don't have a Crom.
Yeah.
I can't play that character.
What?
Yeah. So you've just like completely contradicted
No,
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just
Flip-flops,
mad
flip-flopper.
that
You're
P9.
fucking
I just wanted to
dribbler.
be picked, man.
I just wanted P9's love and
I wanted
affection.
P9's love and attention when I was down in the gutter.
Fifth in Arcadian, and he's like, I don't need you.
Drop the Woody. I'm flying. Oh man.
Oh,
No,
man.
this tournament was fucking insane. What was it 180 entrants?
183 entrants.
Fuck me.
But like, obviously, there's
We have in the thing, it was 144 ended up being in the tournament.
144.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Still massive. Shout outs to
Still
everyone.
very
Shout outs
big.
to everyone that attended. Thank you. Whether you entered or not, made the event really, really awesome. Like genuinely speaking, I had so much fun.
All right.
Yeah.
It was
If we
such a
my
great-
favorite event. It actually might have been my favorite event.
Yeah,
No, I think
definitely my
since Victoria.
favorite.
Since,
The
like,
vibe
my-
was so
yeah.
good.
since like
You know.
Pixel 100, I think. But
Yeah.
I think
Well,
if we
that's
want to talk about like tournament organizing for a bit, actually. So we did waterfall brackets. For those who aren't aware, waterfall is when after the initial pool, people get put into like 4 separate brackets based on what placing you came out of the pool. So all the O2ers get put into a bracket, then the 1-2ers, then the 2-2ers, and then pro bracket for the people who made it out. But the issue I found, especially hearing from like Johnny, was that after we did wave 1 and wave 2 of the initial pools, then we did bronze bracket, gold bracket, silver bracket in like 30-minute increments, right? It's just like, oh, if you made it out pro bracket after wave 1, then platinum bracket started literally at 5 o'clock. So Johnny waited literally 5 hours between sets, which is an insane amount of time. But everyone got to play like 2 brackets, which is really cool. I don't know. What do you guys think of the format? Pog, not.
I think it's
My thing-
okay if you know that the bracket is starting at 5 o'clock. These guys, but I think some of these guys like had no clue when that starts, so they're trying to stay warm.
Yeah,
so they don't
someone
know
was.
when to play.
I remember someone was like, "Oh, when does platinum start? Like after wave 2?" I was like, "No, dude. After
Yeah,
the
exactly.
other brackets." And they're like, "Oh, I thought we would do platinum first." And I was like, "I don't know why you would think we would do that, but we're not. So go get some lunch, go home, have a nap, because
Yeah, you could
you're
have.
playing at 5 o'clock."
Yeah.
The thing
Where's
is,
that place in Victoria?
the thing with this tournament, and Jack was getting on my ass a bit about it, but he was like, "Oh, these players are waiting so long to play. Like, we gotta hurry. But like, if you want to stay warm for a tournament, and this is the only way this tournament can run and have waterfall at the same time. So, I would rather take someone waiting 4 hours for a set for this bracket, because the reality is the Arcadian, at the end of the day, is really hype, and we that's one of the reasons we do it, is because like it's sick watching like unranked players play, but also it's to attract new players and increase the scene's like, you know, girth.
Longevity.
Yeah, exactly.
You literally you go the other way, right? And you're like, okay, let's do it for the platinum fellas. And
Yeah,
then,
and then
Connor,
now-
you would ask the question,
Yeah.
what about the guys that drown? You know, like I
Spencer,
feel-
like Spencer has to wait 5 hours to play his fucking bronze bracket round 1. Like, now this guy's just gone home, and he's not coming back.
Ever.
Back to Horsham, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to Horsham.
Get that back in Horsham.
Yeah.
So like, you just gotta fucking like cop it, and like, we're not trying to please the people in platinum bracket. They know that here to try and
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can cop it more than the people that this is their first time, you know?
yeah, exactly.
And if you're a competitor, if there's a will, there's a way. Like, you will make it, you know? Like,
And the thing about wave 1, like, I didn't think about that initially, like wave 1 to pro bracket over like wave 2 to pro bracket. So I'll give that up. That's a long time to wait. But at the end of the day, everyone is waiting the same amount of time. Everyone is in the same conditions.
Yeah.
There were friendlies all day. Like, even when all 3 brackets were running, there were still friendly setups. And I know because
Dan was
Anthony
fucking
was playing.
fiending.
Anthony was on that
This kicked me
cyclone
off.
for like fucking 40 minutes.
And this kicked me off and no one went to that setup for the next 3 hours, and he still kicked me off. I
Yeah.
got one game with Sifo.
yeah.
He shat on me with Cloud. I was like, fucking hell, Ernest kicked me off as well. Like,
And we were playing this morning. Literally shout on you with Kazir as well, bro.
Oh.
Can't win.
Oh, is that why you were complaining earlier? You forget to bring out that little part. And that Sifo was the one shitting on you. Oh my fucking god, dude.
no, it was at 3 o'clock. No, that was after.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
Yeah. I made that complaint, and then I still get shat on. Like, yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
So good.
like if you want to do waterfall, then this is how it's gotta go.
And the thing is, right? The
And
thing
to be
is,
honest, I'll just finish my point. Jack was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we did so bad at doing the gold, silver brackets," and I was
Nah.
like, "Dude, you should have been here for the fucking last one, because this one ran like a fucking."
We
It
finished on
ran like
time.
fucking stream down a river, mate. Like fucking,
Yeah.
it was fucking flowing. Like this was such a success in my opinion.
the waterfall
Yeah.
was a waterfall.
Yeah, exactly,
the
dude.
water,
It was
the water ran through.
Niagara fucking Falls, dude. Like it was fucking schmoovin'.
I heard there
Like
was
the
some.
last one
Yeah.
was so fucking unreal, and that's a product of not having Jack there for the last one, and also the waterfall brackets didn't work. So
Yeah, and
Little
also
manually.
the fucking venue having like a fucking
Well,
fit.
it's
So
just like,
double
we
the
would have
interest,
finished.
right?
We would have finished the last one on time if all the setup and stuff was fucking working properly. Because we
Yeah.
actually had like 50 setups at the last one.
Yeah.
There was a
um,
problem with like the electricity as well, right? in the last one. Like one of the rows didn't work, right?
I don't remember that being.
I
a
can't
problem,
remember.
If you say
I
so.
remember that for Bam.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking about another big tournament. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. There were problems with the last one.
Yeah.
Is the
And,
point.
and look, we ended up getting every single bracket to finalize. Like
Yeah.
it sucks that we didn't fulfill the promise of every individual bracket's grand finals being on
no,
stream.
this was okay.
But
Oh,
like,
mate, I was
remember
about
a thing.
to bring
This
this
is-
up.
This is some bull. There's some bullshit going on right now. So, someone comes up to me. I can't remember who it was, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get all of the grand finals for the redemption brackets on stream," and I was like, "That sounds like a fucking horrible idea." Who said that? And they were like, "I don't know," and I was like, "Ask Jack," because I don't think that's a good idea. So just see what Jack has to say. And then someone comes back to me like 20 minutes later, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're doing all the finals on stream." And I was like, "Okay, that means Jack said yes."
he did.
No, because Jack walks in 30 minutes later and goes to stream setup, and he's like, "Who the fuck put this on? This is not. Why are we putting this on stream?"
Oh, that's funny.
And I was
Really?
like, "Didn't you say to put it on stream?"
So I
And
literally
then he's like, no. And I was like, "So the two dudes in charge don't want this on stream. Yes, yet it's on stream, and we're
well,
gonna get."
Jack has like schizophrenia or something because I literally was there and I was like, are we gonna get it on stream? Because the boys, right? I'm running the bracket as well, right? And they're like, will we be able to play on stream or anything? And I'm like, that's a really fair point, right? I'll ask because it's grand, right? And then Jack's just like, yeah, we'll get every single one of them. Like
We might have to get
at this-
Jack on as a guest in a mini for a
Yeah.
debate. Because he was so pissed off that this shit was getting played on stream. Because the silver one, or the bronze one, whatever the fuck it was,
It was
Joe
Bronze
Rogan
and
Salmon,
Grand
Cool.
reset.
So I think
it
that's
went for
Oh,
so
It was a
it
40
went for
minute
so
set, yeah.
fucking long, dude. It went for like 40 minutes, and it got all the platinum games cut from stream. That's this single-handedly what did it.
damn.
So
However,
we were fucking cut.
I found it to be the case that we had so many good stream sets overall, like across the event.
Yeah, it was
Like,
very good.
And actually having a fucking consistent crowd of like 20 people plus there the whole time. Like, dude, why can't Redbats be like this, man? It's so
You
good.
know,
We're
you
gonna
know
talk-
what
let's-
one
let's talk
fucking
about
set?
this.
Do you know what one fucking set that didn't have a crowd? Boring Badger versus that fucking Bowser 2, the second one. No one gave a fuck about the second one. The first one
The
was
first
sick.
one was cool, yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, let's just make the Lion King 2." Like, no, dude. Like, you got a classic. Just fucking leave it alone, all right? Like, just fucking.
That was Silver Grands. wasn't it?
Silver Grands.
Yeah.
And then Bronze... No, that was Bronze Grands. Reset.
No, that was Silver Grands.
No, Boring Badger... Wait, was it?
Boring Badger was
Boring
Silver.
Badger was-
Oh,
Silver.
yeah, and then it was
Who
Visual...
won gold? Who won Gold Grands? Who won gold?
I know Epic came
Hydro did.
second.
Epic
Hydro.
came second.
Yeah, Pack Hydro, yeah.
Hydro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tibbsy, mate. Third place.
Third in silver, mate.
Third in silver.
Or third in bronze?
I can't remember.
Silver.
Silver, yeah.
Um,
Good on him. Hundo, fourth in gold. I thought he was going to make pro bracket.
Bro, Hahundo
He beat a
was
shish,
so
and then he lost to
funny.
someone.
Ashish
No,
Cloud, mate.
Hahundo made a run. Like he beat a lot of people to get to third in gold or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember because I like see the faces every time they come back.
I
right?
also know Epic
was-
lost round one as well.
Yeah, it was
And
so
Epic
funny
wins.
because fucking. I remember it was Hahundo and Epic playing, and I'm just seeing Hahundo in like the corner setup, and I'm just like, and he's just like this. He's just like, and then like I'm like, who are you versing? And no one's there, so he's just like this, and just staring at the screen, and I'm like, what's going on with that? Like, we need to get this game going, and he's like, oh, Epic's gone to the toilet, and so I'm just staring at Hahundo. Fucking like stoned looking at this monitor for like 35 seconds. He doesn't change. It's so fucking funny. And then Epic comes out and I'm like, okay. And then like time resumes its course. But like, yeah, shout outs. Really just odd sort of like moment I had. It was like a fever dream-esque. But yeah, that was just really funny. So yeah. But yeah, good stuff to like everyone that like made it far and shit. We should talk a bit about the pro bracket because yeah,
Upsets. Upset
this
Central.
fucking bracket had
I
apparently
watched-
a lot of fucking.
I
Bloodbath.
watched Radio, Boring,
Like we could have had a live
Big Badger
Couch
Big
Warriors
Balls.
Arcadian.
That was in pools.
That was in pools.
Like,
That was the first upset of the tournament. I was there, and I couldn't
watched
believe it.
It probably is the biggest
I couldn't
upset
believe
too,
it.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Radio couldn't deal
second
with
seed, right?
crown armor. That's what I learned. Like
Sorry.
he couldn't deal with crown armor. He was like losing
It's
every
so broken,
single
dude. It's so
interaction.
broken.
You gotta grab it. You just gotta grab it.
No, but he was like trying to rob projectile camp, and he just like,
It's so.
and he's just like, oh, okay, cool.
No, I hate
PK
that.
rules a godless character. Dude, King K rules fucking were winning this event.
Yeah, Earth.
They were eating.
It was game 3 lasted as well, and then Badger just like the.
If I hit you, you should
Oh,
be
did
putting this
Badger?
up.
Did Badger get Did Badger pop off?
Yeah, just a small one.
I have it on camera,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, chop.
And then Radio
That's
just sat
end of the
there.
extravaganza, right?
and I have P9 and Johnny on camera. Then.
Oh, mate. Radio sat there, stoic as fuck, knowing he's gonna.
So okay,
make it
do you want to
through.
know what's funny? About this Arcadian that I found was interesting, is that it actually mimicked the last Arcadian to an extent. So last Arcadian, Flo loses really early, who's basically like
First seed.
uncontested first seed. Everyone thought he was just gonna win. And Radio was sort of not uncontested, best Victorian in the bracket. Like Thomas obviously was also in contention, but like this guy gets upset early. Same thing. Then you have someone who's very good going to lose early and make the run all the way to third, which was Wootkins. He beat everybody.
Who did Woot lose to in winners?
Wash, right?
Wash. No.
Jeez.
What? Why have you said Wash? It was
Man.
it was Thin Man.
Oh, yeah. Because Thin Man got to like quarters.
And then last time it was Harris who lost early and then went through the losers run, and beat everybody. Yeah, dude, you have P9 getting 5th.
That
Nothing
just
don't
doesn't
change.
change. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like P9
A
gets
fucking
5th.
static moment.
Yeah, man. It was just weird. I feel like it was sort of the same. Like, Ice Banana was kind of Geordie, whereas like this guy's just gotten 9th, and you're like, oh, that's a bit.
There was no
this guy's
Revax.
just
There was no Revax though. There was no guy that just like won through winners, right?
Harris won. Harris did it.
Did he? Oh fuck!
Yeah, he just
Murphy,
won.
yeah.
Like he was
Harris
just looked like the
became-
best.
Harris
Harris
wasn't
was
Harris.
dominant. He was
Harris
pretty
became
dominant.
Revax.
The funniest part is that, like, yeah, like Harris probably, like, obviously we couldn't have predicted what would have happened if we stayed in that stage smash
What
venue.
seed was he?
7th.
7th. Yeah, I think that's 7th. Yeah.
Like, there's obviously no predicting what would have
Yeah.
happened in that Stay Smash venue if we kept going, but this guy was on fire, man. Like, he would have fucking given Revax a run for his money. I definitely thought he would have beaten Zaki at that moment,
Yeah.
but he would have given Revax a run for his money. So, in my opinion, he's just gotten his Arcadian dub
Yeah.
that he deserved 3 years ago, which is nice. It's a nice little storyline to cap it off.
Yeah.
And now he's banned from the next Arcadian, so fuck
Yeah.
him.
Not to interlude, but we had some
But you are,
interstaters. Yeah, I am interluding. We had some interstaters in this one, and
Oh yeah, they shit the bed.
they
Yep.
yeah. Look,
Literally all
but
of them.
I
though.
think
Like,
it is
yeah.
actually so hard to play against the Victorian
Including
crowd.
Sifo, but he's like, he's
Like,
not like.
All the guys.
Anthony's like, don't you forget this one. He's like, on the firing squad, dude. He's dragging every single. It's like you missed him, dude.
I think I can't imagine being like Cloudy against Nop or Sif against Ice Banana, where it's like that home crowd cheer is like so brutal.
Specifically JML.
JML
Dude,
as well.
Nop-
30
Nop was
people
a freak.
or
Actually-
like uni students just like hammering of like
I
any
just,
single
like,
neutral interaction.
can't imagine playing on stream and just seeing this fucking fast as fuck crocodile just like running at you with
Yeah.
like full speed, and you're like, oh my god, and then you have like the entire crowd of the state just be like, yeah.
I'll
And
be
you're
back here, mate.
God help me, dude.
Yeah.
This fucking monster K roll near up till back here.
I wonder how much headphones helped in the end, but
They
yeah.
don't. They can't.
Oh, they do not cancel noise.
yeah,
Yeah.
it got
Like
it
they
got
cancel
real loud.
noise, but you can't. You can't cancel a train, dude. Like fucking.
Can't stop the train.
Like so
Oh,
loud.
it's so good. But yeah, Fierce losing to Static was shocking to me a little bit.
Hunter losing
I think-
to,
Hunter
to
losing
think
to
that-
Ben.
I think, to be honest, like if you gave me that match on paper, I would give Static good odds.
Yeah.
Bring out that upset. But Docuvet beating Hunter was actually
insane.
fucked.
Yeah.
That's like a sleep. No. Like that's
Nah,
a really good
not
upset.
really.
It is
Because
a
Docuvet
In my
is
head,
No,
in
no,
my
no.
head, I wouldn't have bet on Dogovet, but I wouldn't have been like that's insane. I would have been like, if you told me that happened, I'd be like, oh okay, like
sure, but you're always taking Hunter in that. And the thing about Docuvet is that he's not
Not
one of these
convincingly.
like. Sorry,
not convincingly.
I
I'll
think
take
you
Hunter,
are.
but not convincingly.
Yeah.
But
You got him.
the other one.
I think
because
you're
every time
taking
I play-
Hunter 100% of the time. And
Every-
also, this is what I'm about to say: is that Docuvet is actually a good player and not one of these fucking ultimate mid-tier cheeser cunts who can
Yes.
still wins. So you wouldn't put him to as high on an upset like factor thing. You need like a
Less
fucking
cheese.
yeah. There's less cheese in his
No,
game.
that's exactly why I would put him there because I know that he does well into like traditional characters. Like every time I play him, I'm like yeah, I could actually just lose, you know, because I play a sword like a traditional swordy, right? And Roy's kind of like the same, right? So when I heard the news that like Dogovet would be like Hunter, I was like, oh yeah, like I can see that. Like, and also, who the fuck will like? What kind of experience does Hunter have against like? Meta Knight,
Obviously
you know?
none with the amount of fucking Rollins he did every time he missed a tech.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
that's
swear
like
there
the-
was like some controller
the
stuff
thing-
because
the classic.
he did the SD with the air dodge down as
That
well.
wasn't an that was just a buffer because this game's dog shit.
It's still an SD though. Like
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
SD, but like it's not a controller.
not
It's
controller
this game,
issue,
it's
but
the
as in-
game you're playing, dude.
I feel like it's a combination of nerves.
Oh,
and
dude,
buffer.
down air out of shield into jab to call out the spot dodge is actually
Dude,
fucking
Ben's,
genius.
Ben's too good. And then the
Down air
last,
shield negatives, so you think fucking jet.
dude, you know, Dogovet probably would have been in Johnny because
No.
that matchup is not.
Oh,
winnable.
you can't. Yeah,
You
you
can't-
can't recover.
You can't win. You can't beat. You can't win.
But you
that
just
matchup.
jab. You
I've
literally
actually
can't
like
Do you actually?
might be.
Yeah.
Tax,
It's not even like the air dodge loses to it. The fucking upbeat, like there's
You-
no timing on the upbeat. You'll not-
legit. Like I
you'll
did
just-
it with Bin.
'cause it's
Bin does this
disjointed.
whole like fucking like Schadenfreude bullshit of counterpicking my counterpicks in friendlies. And he's like, "Oh, you're playing Chroma."
Yeah,
I
he
got the
always
kind of
does
pick.
that. Oh my
And this is 2020, right? And I'm like, Meta Knight. And all he just fucking like fishes for like throws off stage, and he's just like, and I'm like, all right, I got this. And then you just die because nothing, like you can't do anything about it. And it's like, this is so fucking uninteractive.
Yeah.
But the question is, will Dogovet do it? Because
But
he's
not
like,
a single
fucking
person
biased.
edgeguarded Johnny this entire tournament.
That
so,
is
like,
true.
Yeah.
Man.
Easy Cole was doing some work.
Easy
in-
Cole
Yeah, and then he
also
got
like
the only one that mattered.
cheesed the first 2 wins.
I didn't
on-
see that game, but it was like apparently really hype, right?
Yeah, that was like I think that was like actually my favorite set.
Is that a set of the event?
No, I think
Peanut,
P9,
Peanut,
That's
Peanut,
crap.
Peanut Jodo was probably
P9
the,
Jodo
I mean,
or Wookins
Naru
Naru.
Woodkins.
Naru
No,
Woodkins
Woodkins actually was
crazy.
also the
I
best, yeah.
actually thought Wookins won game
It was a
4
very high level like
because like I thought Root was up 2-1, not Naru. So I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Root's in Grands, let's go. But no. Oh, that game 5. Root should have won. I'll just say it. He was playing the best that day out of everyone, I believe. Wookins.
Really?
Yeah.
well no, I thought Naru had his set of his like
Oh, yeah,
career.
Naru was also playing
easily,
his set.
like easily,
I mean-
like actually no mistakes, like low key. Like,
I mean, Harris like actually looked like he wasn't even trying at this tournament.
yeah,
Like he was kind of just like beating everyone and just like styling on them.
Harris
at
did
the
say
end
he
of
got the
tournament.
most. He didn't. I don't think he made a single upset. Well, he actually
Dude.
didn't make a single upset. In this
I mean,
event.
if we're gonna talk about Harris, you know, like we need to talk about his fucking
Vape Nation.
Patrick Bateman fucking
Oh,
devious maneuver.
holy shit, dude! So top 8's just started. P9's fighting Naru, and Harris goes out of his way to come up to me, and he's like,
And you know, in the Harris way, he's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
exactly. He's like all quiet. He's like, "How you doing?" So if it turns out that P9's in winners final, right? Like, what if I just drop to Easy Cole on purpose? Like that'd be funny, right? And then he just like does like a little laugh, and I'm like, "Oh, you're crazy." And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, What if you lost to Easy Cole on purpose? Easy Cole beats P9, and then you beat P9 in losers final, and so he gets third instead of second potentially. It's like, oh, dude, and he just starts pissing himself laughing. And I was like, oh my god, you are psychotic. That's funny.
Actually, so unhinged of a moment.
So good.
Really fucking so strange.
One of the best things is like when he found out that Woodkins, I was like, Woodkins was about to be going.
Oh,
right.
dude.
I'd start prepping to have him Bayonetta, and he starts watching VODs in the crowd.
Oh yeah, he starts watching cards, dude.
Or Chunky Kong, like fucking New Days or something.
Dude,
He's Chunky
that's
Kong
so
videos,
funny.
yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, dude, I've never played a Bayonetta before in my life.
And he's watching.
But that's so funny that he was praying for the Min to win out of all characters.
Because he did that, dude. He's done some study on that because he had a bunch of setups, dude. He did. I don't know if anyone caught that when he did he grabbed Naru at 0 and did the walk off the ledge glitch.
I saw that. Yeah.
And then he broke into up B.
Up B for 20%.
No, but then he went for the down air afterwards. He grabs a ledge and then down airs. It looked like it was supposed to be true, but he just fucking and. I saw Mod in the crowd. He actually freaked the fuck out. He was like, "This guy's too good."
Dude, I love
that's obviously labbing, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he's obviously prepped for it.
I love the
Look,
crowd.
if you have jabs playing your
jabs,
main,
dude. Oh man.
yo, you got the lab on lock, brother.
I think if
go on.
if anyone had jabs as a supporter in your crowd, I reckon
Dude, it's
you
like
just
Ice
win every
looking
event.
at Armada, but it's just jabs looking at fucking Harris.
It's so good.
He's just rocking it every time Harris gets a hit.
It could be you, Jason. Jason, he could be on your side. Go back to DK.
Yeah,
Go back to Monkey.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Pick the better heavyweight. No.
Damn. Yeah, there was some. I don't know what happened to a lot of people in this bracket though. I don't know where Cookie's act disappeared to.
The Homer and Mothcoats are
That is
yeah.
crazy.
Homer.
I remember greeting Cookie Zach at the door, and I was like, "Hey man, gonna win today?" He's like, "I'm really nervous," and I think that's a huge factor for a lot of these newer Wi-Fi as well. It's
He had expectations.
Expectation.
On them. Yeah.
You're no longer making the upset; you're expected to win.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
4th seed. That's insane,
Fuck.
right?
It's
Yeah.
such
And
a
144. Yeah.
It's such a different fucking feeling. It's so brutal.
Because now you got this anxiety of
It's almost the same thing as your first seed of a tournament, right? Can you overcome that hurdle of knowing that you're first seed? You know?
Absolutely.
Well, that's awesome.
That's
but
cool,
you're
man.
also that was also a low hanging fruit for you.
Yeah.
So
And then,
Yeah.
Trent getting 33rd as well. I think that was a bit of a shock.
is that good or bad?
Nah, mate, he's in JML. Lucky he got 33rd.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Anthony. I just want to make a public declaration of fuck you. JML, Oath, brother, get destroyed. All these upsets.
I don't think you guys would have imagined Ice Banana at least getting 13th
9th.
or 9th, and then I don't know. I think it was really fucking insane how hard he bodied Sif. But then I thought about
That
it.
was
I was
really close in the end.
I think Sif actually trolled by playing Ganon.
Dude, Sif
actually.
trolled against IB as well, off in the
Of
corner.
course he did.
The no sound, mate. If you give Sif sound, he instant Oz PR, apparently. That's what he tells me, and it's true.
Every time I've money matched him, we don't have sound, and he always makes a comment about it, and I'm like, dude, we can go to a setup with sound if you want. And he's just like, ah. And I'm like, this is so dumb. So he's just so willing to just give me $5 apparently, you know?
Yeah.
And I just never see his potential, I guess. But maybe in your house he's insane.
He's a
because
freak.
He has the sound. Damn.
But yeah.
That sucks.
Any other thoughts about?
Well, Dugong's beat Radio as well. That's
Yeah.
a very relevant.
I think that matchup's really
that's
fucking
not
hard.
even an upset. That's the thing. That's a.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think that's an upset.
Oh well,
That's like
in
two-
New South Wales.
True.
It's a seeding upset. What's 6 versus 2nd? That's an upset.
Whatever. You know? Like, that's not that much of an upset. Wait, was Dugong second? No, Radio was
second.
Radio was second. Oh, I see. But like, I mean, it was still hype at the end of the day. That's still a pretty good win.
Joker beating Fierce, that was like pretty big. I didn't actually expect
Yeah,
that one.
Joker beating Fierce.
Yeah.
is pretty
Yonka.
good.
Yeah, and Meme God beat Cloudy.
Who?
Meme God.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh
the
yeah,
God.
I didn't even realize Meme God was at this tournament until he beat
Yeah.
Gravity
Beat
on stream.
Nearblade.
Oh yeah, Nearblade on stream. Sorry.
Nearblade, yeah, well, he beat Gravity as well.
Yeah.
And Cloudy.
Mm.
There you
And
go.
yeah.
How good are
Pretty
Arcadians? Fuck.
Yeah.
Should have one.
Victoria was able to hold it down.
Yeah, we really did.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, Johnny is probably by far, like, the hardest opponent you could probably send that would be eligible for this tournament. And
Yeah.
we're still able to do it.
I mean, look, honestly, I think Johnny, like, P9 is kind of like a freak exception because no one, like, everyone talks about P9 versing him the first time.
Yeah.
But, like, this guy will study you if he loses. Like, I talked to Johnny about it, right? I was like, his in-game adaptation is, like, terrible. But his, like, between set and out, like, adaptation is actually quite good because he does, like, homework on how to, like, be better the next set, right? So, like, that's, like a throwaway. But actually, Wookins, the fact that Johnny had to run into Wookins of, like, literally
yeah.
all people,
Yeah.
that's, like,
I thought,
the road ends there no matter
Yeah.
what, right? But, like, this dude, like, Johnny was probably gonna win the event if, like, he didn't versus Woot. Even, like,
Wookins
losing
just-
that early. Like, I don't see him losing to Harris or Naru, honestly.
Yeah.
Um,
I saw him losing to Weak Toxic View until...
The Sephiroth.
and then he just...
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean,
And-
it's just cheap counter picks for skillless, godless dogs. To be honest.
Actually, godless. It actually is a godless character. Fire's actually, like, beatable. Like, actually doesn't cheat, at least. Just does the same thing. That's a
yeah,
bit too
man,
strong.
you're just honest, you know. You're
Yeah.
not like other 599s.
Man.
Yeah. Man.
This is the character that you wanted to main the most as well, Anthony.
Oh, I mean, he still might make an appearance. I don't know. Like, that's the funny thing.
See, that's the difference with Anthony. He'll
Yeah.
fucking call a character skillless and godless, and then he'll just ride
The funny thing is, I
Give it, I'm
Dude.
there, brother.
Dude,
hate
that's,
Sephiroth, but there's more evils in this game, though.
that's what
the thing.
that's what I started playing. That's why I started playing Falco. Literally.
You were like skillless, godless.
Yeah,
character.
I was like
Oh.
skillless, up tilt, back air, dog shit, like kill confirms, broken ass character. And so I started playing it, and who was the dude I played against every single? And this is why Mod hates Falco, because the only dude who is any good who I would play every week is Mod. Who would always play in winners finals, and I'll just play Falco, and I was like, man, this character's so broken, and he's like, I fucking hate this. And then I beat Seb with Falco, and then I was like, oh, let's just keep playing him. I beat Jono with Falco at the fucking SAS. And so I was like, oh yeah, whatever. And now it's people don't know that the character that I've probably played the most
Was a
since,
skillless,
lockdown
godless
was, like,
character.
yeah, skill. I started playing him because I was like, man, this character is so broken, no one knows. So I'm just gonna do it.
But you
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
you couldn't replicate it with Seth, huh?
Seth got put in the bin by Treasure Life round 1 at Temple Smash 21.
Skillless,
I could never do the.
Yeah, I lost another skillless godless character. Kazuya. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Damn, there's too many skillless, godless characters.
We should do a skillless godless list. Like, tier list.
Oh my god.
It will end up just being the tier list, like, kind of.
It's Cloud first. Right.
Absolutely not.
Depends on who you ask, really.
Like,
Oh, Ernest, holy shit, put the mic.
yeah, put the microphone a bit back.
Depends on who you ask.
Damn.
I mean, that's
I
observed
could do
code.
that. The thing is, I could see myself doing that with Sephiroth, but because Falco is another character, like, knowing, you know, I hate that Falco. Everyone knows that, right? But, like, I could never. I think I could never.
No.
Oh,
I could do
okay.
Sephiroth because if he's Sephiroth, he's sick as fuck though. Like, he's so cool looking. Just the
No, that's
gameplay
just
was
Patrick
fucking
Elliott.
Still was godless.
He's just like swag, and you think Falco's cool. But
Actually, no, I think he just time to pull Sephiroth. I forgot, I can't beat Beat, so it is time to pull Sephiroth, actually. No, it's coming.
Dude,
I bet the Joker for about 2
we were
minutes.
talking about how unwinnable Luigi Sephiroth was, and Beats just like it's just like Falco.
No, I'm like, you fucking...
He's like,
it's actually time. We're sick. Yeah.
he's like writing like Pat's name in the death note.
Yeah.
dude, the list with Jack's new book. He's started writing.
Jack has a physical list.
He's got a
now.
physical list.
Oh my god!
And Connor's first.
No, I'm second. It's
I think you're first.
What is this list?
It's the list,
He
mate.
just writes people's name in the list.
I might grab myself a physical list.
Yeah. It's just like
I mean,
Someone call up
named
Jack.
off the list yesterday. Like, that's a deep cut.
someone
Jesus Christ.
someone calls up Jack. I'm running late to a local. Just like writes their name as he's like talking to them on the phone.
Dude, I can get a Death Note cosplay book for $13.
Damn, that's a steal.
Oh, that's gonna get stopped at customs for some reason. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I think the dogs might sniff that one out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I like the airport dogs. They're cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, shit.
The actual puppies. Yeah. Yeah, the puppies.
Oh,
I
shit.
think Australia's the only country that does them.
Hey, Kev,
Like,
dude.
no, not the dogs, dude. Come on. The dogs did nothing wrong.
But yeah, the season ahead of us looks really exciting, Eric, and more people coming back.
Yep. Already better start for you and me, Connor.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
already on PR apparently, so let's go.
Oh, let's not go that far.
Says who?
Me. It's the season. It's the eye of the tiger. Eye of the storm. But yeah. Cool.
Is that it?
I reckon
Oh, we have a topics
Yeah,
list. Is that it? Is that the end
that
of it,
we've
mate?
we've reached the end because we're segmenting these. Is that right?
All right. So, what's your obsession? Last FM obsession.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's true.
I need to look. I'll have a look, actually. Oh, I don't want. I'm a bit
Alright.
scared.
You know what mine is?
What happened to your mic? Oh my god,
Wait, what?
it's like further away now. Oh my god.
Let's have a look.
Reports, right?
I'm just saying. I did. You know, obviously, when I'm in Korea, I'm going to be listening to different type of music. All right.
It is still top album Ants from Up There.
Mine is Tanuki Chan's Sundays, which is kind of nice. It's like shoegazy. And shout-outs, by the way, to Chef and Kutz with a new episode.
Oh,
as
we
well.
got shouted out actually.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I was listening to it. It was cool.
Dude, they
I
pulled
didn't
up.
realize they dropped a new potty. That's
They fucking pulled up our
Shout-outs to
podcast.
Shoutouts to Aristo Chats. They've got the new podcast going on as well, and it's actually really interesting because it is just completely like a completely different side to the scene that you know now. Like, I don't know anything about fucking Brawl or Smash. Like, I know a bit about the Smash 4 history from like old people, but like, so this is just like a really cool side. It's like Jesmo,
Bengal.
Kurigani, Arrow, and Ben. It's like pretty cool. And fucking this dude's on it for one of the episodes. So actually definitely check it out. That's really cool.
My obsession is Weekend Wars by MGMT.
My obsession is Pink Venom by Blackpink.
Fuck.
It was playing everywhere, mate. It's too good.
It's so cringe.
mine is Concord
Oh
by
my
Black Country
god.
New Road,
Conk.
and it's got more.
the lightsaber.
It's got 14 more plays than the next highest.
Yeah.
Also, Eden dropped a new album this week, so I'll be listening to that as well.
Nice.
In case you missed it.
Also, fucking shit.
Also, it's been
Forever Story.
actually. Yes, I was about to say
dude,
Forever Story that came out before, and that's
Did,
also
yeah.
slaps.
it's pretty good.
Cody Blue 31 is my favorite track off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking good.
What's up?
There's a lot of swag.
Oh, you know what was interesting to hear? Cloudy and Fierce describe differences between Sydney and Vic.
We're back, boys.
I'm gonna do a video.
We're back.
Check out
talk about
Cloudy
it.
Osh Twitter for his. Yeah, he's gonna make a video.
He's gonna make a video. So
Definitely keep in touch.
forward to that
with
one. There's a cute little after thing.
Basically,
we did.
was just saying how fucking good we are as a state, and they really need
Hey.
to take some notes.
The
No,
meta,
Next
fellas.
hierarchy goes SA over Vic over New South Wales.
Dude,
That's
the
actual
meta
hierarchy.
is actually neutral get up SWAT dodge, is what I've learnt, according to Cloudy. Because no one can punish neutral get up on reaction 1 frame, so you SWAT dodge it
that's fine.
until you get Roy side bid. But oh yeah, but after did a little cute mini golf at a bar. That was there was a last hole, and you had to like hit the golf ball up this arc, and I legit was like thinning down how much power I use, like too much, too little. It actually took me 20 tries to get it in, and then I'm like, all right, well that's me done. I get it in on my last go. Tim just like rocks up, gets it in 1 go. It's like, all right, fuck, cool man.
No, there's always that one. There's always that one hole with me as well. Like, I have to take 20 tries as well.
Yeah.
We have the same kind of. You know, it's the
We are the same,
thing.
actually,
We are the
Anthony.
same. We are the same.
We are
you
the
know.
same. We are the same.
Turns out, you know.
Yeah. Sisyphus, bro.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Alright.
I think we're done.
I think we're done for this app.
Thanks for tuning in. The next episode will come in 2 months and 23 days.
It's true.
See ya. Peace.
Bye.